Back in It'll Make It Clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all Season 7, Episode 7. Double sevens, coach. Got to turn, I don't know what that means. We got to turn up.
That's double the luck.
Oh, bet.
Double the luck.
Let's go. You ready for these picks?
I am ready for these picks.
Let's get into it. Y'all going to see the standings. I hope I'm up, but only you going to know. First game, Jaguars at the Saints. You got it.
Saints. Listen, been playing good lately, but I gotta pick the Jaguars on this one. They just whoop our ass. You know what I'm saying? They came back off from London, came back home and showed up.
No jet lag.
No jet lag. So I'm going with the Jags on this one. Score 28-17.
Okay, not too far off from me. I'm going to go 30-20 Jaguars on this one. The Saints been disappointing me. I know you said they've been playing 9, but lost to the Texans last week. I know the Texans been doing some work. Shout out to C.J. Stroud. But I see this as the Calvin Ridley game. He's going over 100. Next game, Browns at the Colts. Shout out to Sweet Wine, the sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. So, coming into this, if you was watching the Instagram live, I said Gardner Minshew would go about 2-2. 3-1 was my push. So he already lost that first game, which I thought he could have won. But, 55 attempts will demolish your team at the moment. So, going against the Browns, tough defense. This is gonna be a difficult task. We at home though, so I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts, man. Run the ball.
Okay. The Browns gonna be trying to run the ball too. You know what I'm saying? They coming off a big win over the 49ers. Y'all coming off the L, like you said. You would think that the Browns will win, but football is such a crazy sport, bro. I'm gonna take y'all 17-14 off the home field advantage. Next game, Commanders at the Giants. Who you got?
The Giants showed a little fort last night, Sunday night football. So I'm not going to disrespect them, but they still lost. Commanders, on the other hand, Sam Howell, 3 touchdowns and looking decent over the weekend. Division game gets tough, gets a little tricky. Both of these teams is a little flip-floppy right now, so I'm gonna lean on the game plan of Eric B. Enemy, and I say that's why the Commanders will edge this one 24-10.
Okay. Oh, there ain't no edge. It's comfortable.
It's like
comfortable. 24-10, I give that. 23-17 for me. I think it's going to be a little bit closer. I expect Tyrod Taylor to fight back that he gave to the Bills on that Sunday night. Should have had another chance to win the game at the end. But you're going to have your shot versus the Commanders, you know what I'm saying? I feel like their defensive line going to be too much for y'all. Scary Terry, too, the best playmaker in this game, for real. And we going on to the Lions at the Ravens. This might be the game of the week right here. Everybody got to pull up. Yeah, I know the weapons is going to be everywhere. I feel as though we got a high-scoring game on our hands.
Woo! High-scoring game?
Yeah, I see 28-27. Lions.
Okay.
Lions.
So, this is how I feel on my take on the NFL right now. Detroit has been proving me wrong, has been getting more respect out of me, right? As far as Baltimore, even though they've been squeezing by the last couple of games, they still lost against the Colts, right? So I don't respect them as much as I respect Detroit right now. So I'm going to go Detroit.
Because you're disrespectful.
No. Detroit got a good defense, man. That boy, Aiden Hutchinson, trying to go off for a defensive player right now. So I got to give him that respect there. Jared Goff, I was talking about him during the week, how he's just being poised in that being poised in the pocket, offensive line doing their thing. So I'm gonna go Detroit. 24-21.
Okay, Steelers at Rams is the next game, right? And I'm gonna go with the Rams. I mean, Kenny Pickett and Pickens though. George Pickens, the wide receiver, he a beast. He on his DK Metcalf type shit. Keep working out there, young boy. Najee try to do your even though the offensive line, it's not enough. Matt Stafford back, Cooper Kupp back. They right. I'm gonna go with. I don't even know the score. Go ahead. I got the Rams though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Rams too. Matthew Stafford got that boy Cooper Kupp back. This boy gets open. I don't care what route he does. Y'all saw what he did against Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So he just finds a way to get open. And then Puka really ain't been, ever since he got back, Puka ain't really been able to shine like the way he was able to do before said injury. So I'm expecting a big game out of the Rams. I feel this might be a blowout, OT. 35-17.
Damn. Okay. So I'm gonna go Chargers at Chiefs for the next game, and I'm gonna go Chiefs 23-20. I feel like it's gonna be a close game because that's what the Chiefs been playing, lower scoring games lately. We doing this pre-Monday Night Football too, so I might feel a little bit different after. But I got the Chargers losing tonight anyway, so I'm gonna just say they're gonna lose back to back.
I feel these one of them games where it's a high scoring game, just so that we know that the Chargers defense have the talent, but they just don't come up to that expectation. So you got Patrick Mahomes on the other side, and which this Kansas City defense has been getting better this season.
So Cybin Sipz level 1s are now available at open market. With these tinctures right here, all you do is mix it with one of your favorite drinks, and you can just take a sip like that or knock it straight back. It lets you skip that nasty chewing process with the regular shrooms and let you get straight to the trip.
But I believe, I know you don't, but I believe in Justin Herbert and that offense. So I'm going high scoring game and at a field goal 38-35. I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Alright, okay.
Right.
So I'll let you think about that while I go to the next game. Dolphins at the Eagles. You're gonna have plenty of time to think because this is the only game that I'm really about to go in on for real. Listen, y'all already know these two of my favorites, right? You got two on one side, they lead the league in points, passing yards and rushing yards. How you do that? Shit crazy. Maybe you do it by you score 70 on the Broncos. Guarantee they won't score 70 on that. We're going to need some help in the defensive backfield, though. We need Darius Slay back. Blankenship had got hurt. We're going to need all the troops for them, you know what I'm saying? Because you know Tyreek and Waddle going to do their thing. But when we blitz Tua, the key is to keep them hands high, bruh. It's the only time I'm going to tell y'all the key for Tua. Keep them hands high, bruh. You're going to try to hit them little underneath routes, drop the little defensive lineman back, you'll get one. Just wait on it. And Jalen Hurts not losing it to him neither. He got bench for him in the national chip. He not losing to him. 35-31 Eagles.
Sound a little biased right there.
The real season begins.
Sound a little biased right there. But getting back on the Chiefs and the Chargers real quick, I'm going to go to Chargers 38-35. Man. Go Chargers. But on the Eagles and the Miami Dolphins game, which I think gonna be the game of the week, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because I don't want you to get the lead, so I gotta pinpoint this. Right here. Who playing at home? Is the Eagles? Eagles playing at home. Miami.
Make sure I wrote that down.
Tyreek Hill.
Yup. It's gonna be a little cold, just a little cold, you know. It's not gonna be Miami weather, I'm saying.
Jalen Waddle, Sing for me real quick. Let the blessings come down. Cause it's 2 losses in a row, baby. I'm going for Miami Dolphins, baby.
I know you
Miami.
is. I know.
Go for the Miami Dolphins 21. 17. I don't think it's going to be like a crazy game. So I'm going 21-17. And we're going to really start digging and diving into Jalen Hurts.
Is we really? That's what we really going to do. Okay. I'll be ready. But as long as we doing the same thing for Brock Purdy and the 49ers when they, you know what I'm saying, they going to Minnesota on a Monday night. Now, y'all know I'm not picking the Vikings. They ain't even got Justin Jefferson. But I do think it's going to be a close game, though. I do think it's going to be a close game. You already know I don't think the 49ers is the best team in the conference, but I definitely don't think they is gassed up or as good as people gassing them up to be. Like a close game is not, people shouldn't be shocked from this point forward for the 49ers to play a close game. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, so real quick, the 49ers lost by an attempted field goal at the end of the game.
Right.
To lose the game to the Browns, which is the top 3 defense right now in the league. And, you know, people ain't, well, I'm going to say, I ain't give P.J. Walker the respect that he deserved because I had him going under for his passing yards. But some people, you know, believe in P.J. Walker like the Cleveland Browns did. So, I got the 49ers getting this one easy. I don't know if Deebo Samuel's coming back. I don't know if Christian McCaffrey is coming back. But I do believe in Kyle Shanahan will have the game plan to not lose 2 games in a row. So I'm going easily over Minnesota. 28. I think Kirk Cousins still might get his thing. Yeah, shout out to Whitney because I'm feeling it.
I see.
So shout out to Whitney. 28-14. 28-14.
Wow. Hey.
Yo, your boy Coach D here, man, with another one. Listen, Marie Handmade is doing something special for the fellas, man. It's doing something special for the fellas. If your confidence not all the way there and you just need a little push, a little extra sign to get you over, Big Dick Energy Body Butter. Yes, sir. Come and get a Marie Handmade.
Back in your ear to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all the last episode of season 6. Got something different in the mix today. Chauncey in the building.
Yes,
Cybin, Sipz in the building. How you feeling?
What's good with you?
For sure, glad to be here.
Hey man, we got to get straight to the point, man. Right. What is Cybin Sipz? Tell them what's going on with it.
So Cybin Sipz is basically a mushroom extract. You mix it, it comes straight in this bottle. And you can mix it straight with your favorite drink. You take a few drops, you can get a microdose or drink the full bottle, and that's how you get the full trip experience. I got 6 different levels, and only one is available at open market right now.
Oh my gosh, hold it up. Alright, so
yes sir.
You say you got 6 different levels, but I want to get to the first level.
Okay.
What's the trip? What? Cause I'm a weed smoker.
Okay.
You know, I be trying the mushrooms, the mushroom pills. You know, okay. I don't know how to really, you know, operate them joints. So I don't really fuck with them.
Okay.
So what's the trip that you? What type of trip we talking about? Like we can't drive type of trip? Or
they say don't operate vehicles.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't recommend that off of mushrooms because you know you're gonna be tripping. You ain't tripping off weed smoking and things like that. This I recommend you do in a safe environment, do it at home by yourself or with a group of friends. But the trip really, especially for level, can I see that? Mm-hmm. Right here is for level 1s, it got the blue label. It's mind and body zen, so it just gives you an overall calmness of everything, like your whole feeling, your mind, everything. You'll have just think about pictures getting thrown in your head of just a happy place. That's pretty much it of what this do.
Okay, because I was about to say, compare that to being high off some gas.
Yeah.
This is Facts and Stats here, 1831 M Street, pull up, bar and lounge, get you a drink, smoke good, got nice vibes in here, watch the game, every Monday night. That's just Facts and Stats, 1831, bar and lounge, what's up.
What's the comparison from that to the mind and bodies in it?
So you know how you hit the J right when you get off work and shit, and you just chilling for it. You just like this is, it just give you that whole kind of like bliss and euphoria feeling all through your mind, and everything completely clears your mind and like gives you a light body feeling. This level 1.
Now, what's level 7 if that's level 1?
So the last level is
you gonna be at 6 Flags, bro. You gonna be on the super bag.
Man, I don't even got a special name for it. It's just called Ego and Reality Disconnect. That jump, you do that by yourself or with a group of friends at home. Period. Make sure you by yourself or with them, and you ain't got nothing to do for the next 6 hours. So you do that, you have your trip, and I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
So what's that price range from level 1 to level 7?
So level 1 is $25. Each of them come in this bottle, but $25 all the way up to $90 in the highest level.
Okay. So I seen you had the pop-up, John. What was that? District Lab, right?
Yeah.
What was it, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
How'd that go?
It was actually pretty good. I met a few different kind of, let's say, extract companies that do their own thing with pretty much everything. And they put me on to a lot of knowledge. They had a good crowd, very diverse, and it was all black-owned companies inside of a braid shop. So, it was a real good environment too.
So I want to know, how did you get to the mushroom? Because, people, scream out the gateway drug is marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't get to the mushroom. So how did you tap into the mushroom side to go as far as, making the, what you call them again?
Tinctures.
Tinctures for them.
Okay, so I did mushrooms kind of randomly. It was actually the main trip I say I will remember was I went to the movies to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. But it was just like, fuck it, let's take some shrooms, let's go to the movies, let's see what's up. And after that, I was in the movie, and it just really was like, I was right there with Spider-Man the whole time. Like, all that shit. Yeah, and I was just...
went to the top floor.
Yes. And it's like, you get a totally different experience from being a weed smoker for years, and you don't ever get your mind to just do what it do and just make these crazy, beautiful images in your mind. And I feel like that does for everybody. You'll get these beautiful images in your head, and it just...
So we got, I want to know all the facts and the stats though.
Okay.
What is there any risk involved with this? As far as okay, you say you got the shrooms that you chew and all that. Mm-hmm. Is this a safer measure for your body? Can you break it down even more, mix it in some water or something?
I feel like you could do that as well. But the main thing, I just want to, this is as safe as it can possibly get. I have the caution on here, do not mix it with alcohol because everybody's body is different. And I don't know exactly what that could do. That's why I recommend just find you a juice or tea and drop it straight in here. Just follow directions straight on the bottom.
Okay, so I want to switch up the course a little bit. First, I want to give a shout out to my brothers. Happy B-Day today, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for them, kicking off their rap career and everything, and being right by their side, right? But one thing I know about my brothers, I want to ask you, I'm going to ask you this. You picking Nike boots or Timberlands?
Nike boot.
Nike boots, you ain't fucking with the Timbs?
Timbs be too big and clunky.
Nike boots all day. Birds of y'all mean we flying, y'all. We flying.
If you save up right now, you get 15% off, send in an email newsletter, and spend over $150. Free shipping, y'all.
Free shipping straight to you. And with that free shipping, I need you to get a hat. I need you to get a shirt. I need you some shorts, some sunglasses. That's a whole fit, bro.
And everything is flying off the shelf. You better hurry up and get it fast. Summer collection is going quick.
Yeah.
Nike boots, okay. I like the buttons, man. I like the buttons.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. But I want to ask you, because you also a boxing fan, we talked about that a little bit. Mm-hmm. Who you feel like is the best right now? You know, it's a lot of different weight classes, but I feel like the heavyweight division, you know, it ain't what it used to be. We got most of the bump at 135 to 40 and all that.
For
What
sure.
you think?
So the main thing, you know, the best, like of all the boxing weight classes, or just from one specific?
I mean, like one boxer, like who you feel like is the best out of, you say, people say pound for pound, right?
Mhm.
So who the best pound for pound?
Pound for pound,
Let's
see.
see. Two if you want, D.
yeah. You, what you
Up
got?
to you.
What you
Pound
got?
for pound? You asking me?
Yeah.
Right now, I gotta go Javante Davis. I mean, I respect Chance Crawford. You know, we saw what he did to that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put his name out there 'cause, you know, I had him winning the fight, so I'm gonna keep a little respect. But I'm gonna still choose Javante Davis because he been consistent at a high level. Like,
That boy gonna
recent
put
memory,
knockouts.
if it ain't Floyd Mayweather, and recent memory now, if it ain't Floyd Mayweather, it's Javante Davis.
Terrence Crawford put up a good claim to that fame. I don't know what their weight classes is though. I don't know if they will ever. They saying about close.
They a little, sorry to interrupt you, but they a little close in the weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they ever, like, if they get to a fight, Terrence will win. 100%.
Ooh.
If
That's
ever
what I
fight,
want to hear.
Oh.
That's what I want to hear.
Terrence will win that fight, honestly, cause
I like smoke.
yeah.
Oh.
Go
You don't
ahead.
think
My fault. I
Crawford
ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
But nah, Crawford will definitely do his thing. You know, if they were to like at least come to, I think it's 145 or 143, something like that, that they'll have to like meet somewhere in the middle. Just with the power and length of Crawford, Javante can't touch him, honestly.
But that's what they say. Everybody taller and got longer arms than Tank, but somehow we knocking these motherfuckers out, man.
I give this credit.
Tank a beast. People be talking about the defensive fighters too. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney looked like he lost to Lomachenko that last time. Which I feel like which I feel like the boxers is doing these days, man.
What's that dude, Shakur? With him, honestly, y'all know his next upcoming fight?
Nah, no.
Shakur?
Is that the twin? The twin brother? What's the twin brother?
That's Charlo.
Charlo. They got which one? I don't know. Listen.
Yeah, I think it's Jamel Charlo.
One of them got a fight coming up.
Yeah.
I bang with him though.
It's been a minute since I checked in, but Shakur, I know for sure, has been calling out some big names, and he want to get them fights. But you know, I want to see what he can do, cause he already got his name up there. Let's see if he can get some more belts.
Okay. See if you can get some more belts too, bro. What's your goals for the rest of the year, man?
Goals for the rest of the year, you know, is keep trying to get, you know, exposure for Cybin Sipz, getting in the conversation. The main thing with mushrooms is trying to get people to really like understand this. It's like people just like, oh, you're gonna trip, you're gonna see stuff off of it, but that's not all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have a great experience off this, and everybody's trip is different. Just do it somewhere safe, and yeah, just have a good time. That's it. It ain't too much to it.
Before we get out of here, I want to ask you your Mount Rushmore all-time favorite, top 4 boxers.
Okay. Alright, so definitely Sugar Ray.
Tough.
Next one definitely will possibly be Canelo.
Canelo.
I don't like Canelo, but I respect it.
Oh, you gotta give him some respect for sure.
I respect it. I respect it. Respect.
Say them before somebody else. I ain't gonna say no names.
Alright, I got two more. For sure, Floyd. You know, Money Mayweather, and then let's see. Let's say Pacquiao.
How about take
Black man.
Pacquiao. Definitely left his name.
Hey, I'm fucking
Yeah,
back.
about 10 of them jumps
Yeah.
in 20 seconds. Nah, hell yeah. But appreciate you coming through, man. We definitely gotta have you back on.
Yes, sir.
You already know we're gonna play a commercial in this jump.
And definitely, hear me out. We might do a little special, special episode where we try level 1 or try level 7. You know what I'm saying? Get the joint on.
Okay.
I was going to say
just chill in this
it might
joint.
take me a couple years before
Couple
you really
years.
get me on the shit. He might got keep. You try first.
We gotta be here together, man. You say you gotta have your family and friends. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Co-workers.
You gotta have your emergency contact in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we gonna see. Love. Hey. We out here, we at Hotbox, y'all, and listen, there's two things that's always gonna give me that gas, and some sweets. And we got every cookie you need in this motherfucker. Listen. We'll take it out the wrapper. We'll treat it like Friday, like Baby B. You can get straight to it, you hear me? 1703 6th Street, Northwest DC. Come see him. Smoke one. Back in it to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all the MLB edition. We on baseball right now. We in the playoffs. Matter of fact, right by the World Series. But I feel like just as important as the details of what's going on is right now, lessons is important for the peoples that is pulling up for the baseball. They ain't really sure what's going on. First off, AL, that's American League. NL, that's National League, so it's almost like NFC, AFC in football, right? And you're going to hear a lot of ALDS, ALCS. All that mean is American League Division Series, American League Championship Series. So that's the same thing as the divisional round and then the NFC Championship going into the Super Bowl, right? And it's going to be the same thing on both sides. So right now, we in the ALCS. So I'm going to start off in the American League. First off, got to start off with the Houston Astros, who back, and they back for a 6th straight time in the American League Championship Series. But in their first trip, they actually had a little scandal, you know what I'm saying? They got caught up 2017. The MLB had investigated, found out they was using cameras in the outfield to try like steal the signals, because the catcher, he gonna throw the signals down for the pitcher. So you gotta think the outfield, the fans is looking straight into the catcher. So if you got a camera out there, you can see what the pitcher about to throw and all type of shit. But it's almost like a Patriot situation. I'm gonna try to keep comparing it to more familiar things, right? Because they had a scandal, same type of shit, recording people coming into their first chip. But then this team done went to 6 straight. They done won 2 chips, you know what I'm saying? Been to 4 World Series. So it's kind of hard to really argue against the success that they having. And on top of that, they back and they playing the Rangers. But this time, the Rangers ain't having none of that shit. They up 2-0. That's the squad that I had picked to win the American League and All-Star break and all that shit, just because they offense go crazy. And they getting up on the Astros early. And I feel like they going to the World Series, bruh. I'm going to say this off top. That's my pick. All the way, just because that was one of the teams that I had picked. I ain't gonna hold you. But the Rangers is nice, though. Shout out to Texas, you know what I'm saying? On the NL side, the people that they might be playing, first off, you got the Diamondbacks on one side. I never really met a Diamondbacks fan in my life, but I expect to see one soon. They ran through the first 2 rounds, 5-0, basically in the first 2 rounds that they played. Swept through, but Now they up against the Phillies, who was the underdog going throughout this season. You know what I'm saying? And the Phillies then pulled off a couple upsets. The first one barely got him in game 1, but game 2 blew him out 10-0.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce motherfucking Harper out there. Lefty out there swinging the bat. The Nationals. I ain't gonna get on the Nationals right now. Traded Soto, all type of shit. There ain't nowhere in this conversation, man. But Bryce Harper did do his thing for the Phillies. And they up too. I think my man Zach had bet some money on them too, because he was at the little Monday Night Football jump going crazy off all these scores, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like, damn, the Diamondbacks was the hot team, but I'm going to say the Phillies got them. Probably 4-2, maybe 4-1. Other side, I got Rangers. I got Rangers with the sweep. I don't like the Astros. I don't like the Astros.
I think the most solid team out of all of them so far have been the Phillies. Like, they've been playing like a complete team. You know what I'm saying? From everything that I've been seeing, like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat them. You know what I'm saying? I say the Astros because they just got that playoff experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, every year, it's kind of like who in the NBA can you compare it to? Like, it's a team that makes the playoffs every year, no matter what's going on. Kind of like a Portland, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Portland with Dame, you know, they was gonna make the playoffs every year type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think Philly got that momentum. It's like that one team every season that got that momentum behind them. And right now is Philly. I think Bryce Harper is feeling that sting of leaving, and then the Nationals winning the year right after he left and shit. So he back balling, and you got to put that $300 million contract to use too. At the same time, the Phillies gave him a bag, so
They
you know, and they've been building. They've been getting a lot of solid players around them and shit. So
It's definitely a Phillies time to go to the World Series.
yeah,
It's just that Rangers offense is something else.
That's
man.
something
They
else
got a
too,
lot
yeah.
of hitters. Like they damn near top 3 in all the offensive categories. You know what I'm saying? We talking about hitting average, the home runs, stolen bases, and when they get on base, they causing that havoc. Both of them teams is a problem. That'd be a good ass World Series.
it would. Yeah.
And when that World Series come around, you know where to come for the recap. Love. Peace.